Hey,
Round.
I see you and I hear you.
Good job, us all.
Hi, Julian, how are you?
I'll be back in a second.
Okay,
You see where?
Two Julians on screen at once.
that's right.
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
It's like when there's an eclipse or something.
Yeah, that's right. Have you guys been?
Good.
Great. How are you?
Good. How are your grandchildren?
Great.
Great. Growing.
Yeah.
Did I hear correctly that you're going to be a grandfather? Mazel tov.
Mazel
Yeah, poo 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 in October.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we're very excited. Yep. Time flies.
Yep.
So you have the prayers, Ella? You have it? Okay.
Yeah, the second birchat after the Shema, peace in the night. Is that it? Or no? Or is it? I don't.
It's yeah, what did I copy it from? Page 40. Yes, that's right.
Okay, so it's this one.
Yes, that's right. And you include the two lines there that say some omit on Shabbat. You do read those two lines.
Okay,
Okay.
probably a good idea. Thank you.
Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Al.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Hi, Stacy and Gary.
Shabbat shalom.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Hello, how's everybody?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Charlotte, you're letting your hair grow long.
Yeah, see how long it is? I'm like Rapunzel. I let my hair down.
Rapunzel, yeah.
A lot of people changed their hairdos during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice when I make a ponytail.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Hi, Mindy.
Good Shabbos, everybody.
Good Shabbos. There you are.
Waiting for the rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a few inches, they say.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
Yeah.
To go up to Baltimore tomorrow because a friend of mine is being called to the Torah at Congregation Bethel, but I'm not driving in the wet.
Yeah.
So, that's
Especially
not,
since it's 2 hours from here. So
Yeah, from Northern Virginia, yeah.
I don't
Rabbi-
even drive to Baltimore from Silver Spring.
Yeah. The senior rabbi of Bethel, his wife died tragically a couple of months ago.
oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Wow.
young guy, about my age, maybe younger. And yeah, very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad, very sad.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Rabbi, I'm glad you still think of yourself as a young guy.
I had coffee with the new rabbi of B'nai Shalom of Olney
Uh-huh.
this morning. He just started the other day, and I'm old enough to be his father.
Wow.
I
Age is only in the eyes of the beholder. I can say that as the senior here.
Right.
Where did-
I was in Quantico today and I ran into a young man who used to be a babysitter for my kids.
Oh.
And now he's a lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps,
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
which really made me feel old.
Yes.
It was
My
probably
goodness.
the babysitting that prepared him for being a lieutenant.
That's
colonel.
it.
That's right.
Probably.
Lieutenant Colonel. Wow.
Yeah. He set up a babysitting co-op when we were at Camp Pendleton
Oh,
as
wow.
part of his Eagle Scout project.
Uh-huh.
And
You,
30 years later, that program is still going on.
Oh, my.
So,
That's great.
and you figure that people move every 2 to 3 years in and out of
Right.
housing.
Right,
So-
right.
Yeah. but he's about to be a full colonel. He told me he just got selected for promotion. So
Fantastic.
Great.
Fabulous.
Great.
Wow.
now I feel really old.
Yeah. Great.
Rabbi, where did Scott Hoffman go to?
To suburb of New Orleans, where he actually started his career. So he's back there as an interim rabbi. And yeah. Yeah, so this new rabbi at BSO, I think he must be 27 years old, 26,
Oh,
27,
gosh.
something like that. Yeah.
That young to take on a congregation that size?
Well, he worked as an intern in a congregation in suburban New York City. And he had experience there. He didn't actually officiate at funerals and weddings, but he was in with the rabbis there as they were doing the meetings and officiating. So
Wow.
he feels that he has, or the congregation feels that he has enough experience to be able to do the job.
I wish him well.
Yeah.
So do
Yeah.
I.
I hope they're supportive and help him grow.
Well, yeah, hope so too. Ria, Joe, Jules, and Judy, good to see you all.
Shalom Erev Tov.
Yeah. Is that sunset in Israel behind you, Joe?
Yes, off the coast.
I've heard somebody
Wow.
say where your daughter lives. Yes.
Sailboat. Sailboat.
Very nice.
Is that where you are now, Joe?
No,
I don't think so. Nice background.
it's like
No.
that ancient, it's that medieval Hebrew poem. The translation is, "My heart is in the east, but I'm in the far, far west."
Yeah.
Ria and Joe's daughter and son-in-law and grandchildren are in Israel, and here they are stuck in Bethesda.
What thing?
Not so bad.
Right. But if you have that sunrise behind you, then that's
Yes.
That's good.
reminds you of Israel.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia.
I said, yeah.
Hello. So nice to see your faces.
Yeah.
I hope you're all well, and I hope you have a wonderful Shabbat.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for everyone too. Good to see you, Silly.
When are you going to come visiting, Charlotte?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, time to get started. One more person coming in. So we'll have Mincha. Julian Liedman, would you like to lead us in Mincha?
I will. I may mumble a little bit, but I'm all right.
Oh, okay. Is everything okay?
I had a tooth pulled this morning.
Oh, well, it doesn't sound that way. You sound okay.
All right, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to mute all, and Julian, you can unmute yourself. So I call pages from two prayer books. The red Siddur Lev Shalem, we're on page 289, or the blue Shabbat Sim Shalom, we're on page 1.
Ashrei Shevetecha Od Yalucha Selam.
Ashrei shebetecha od yilucha selam, shekach olam shemer l'hatel v'yidach hamelech v'ma'aduch v'yidach. Todo shabach ma'aseh shabbat
Tzilat Adonai yidaber pi, v'yivarecho b'asar shem kodsho le'olam v'ed. V'anachnu nevarech yam yatav yad olam. Hallelujah.
Rise for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikadav yikadash me'rabah.
Amen.
V'yalmad yivrach l'rutei, v'yamlech malchutei. V'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayedecho beit Yisrael. V'agalav is man kari v'yimru. Amen.
Amen. Yesh Rabba Mavarach Le'olam U'Me'omaya.
Hey, Rabbi Mabarak, Le'olam U'Me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitfaman v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei kudashah.
Brachu.
Leila min kol brachata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata damiran b'yama. V'yimaru amen.
Amen. We start the Amida out loud.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei Avotenu. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov. Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. El Gadol Gibor Ha'Rai El Elyon. Gomel Chasadim Tovim B'Konei Hakol. Zocher Chasdei Abo Mevi Goel Echnei B'neihem. Aman Shmo B'Ahava. Melech Hozer Chokei Moshe Magen. Baruch Atah Adonai. Magen Abraham Ufokei Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai. Mechayei Beitim Atara B'Hoshia. Mekakeh Chaim B'Chesed. Mechayei Beitim B'Rachamim Rabim. Somech Noflim V'Rafeh Cholim Matir Asurim. Umkayin Emunato L'Shenei Afar. Milchamo Chabal V'Olam Melach. Melech Mevidum Chayei U'Matzviach Yeshua. V'ne'eman Atah L'Chayot Meitim. Baruch Atah Adonai. Mechayei HaMeitim.
Hakadosh Shemcha B'Olam Kashem, Shemakdashim Oto B'Shmei Marom, Kakatuvei Anavecha, Karazeh El Zev Yomar.
Kadesh Shemcha B'Olam Kashem Shemakdashim Oto B'Shmei Marom. Kakatuv Al Yad Nevi'acha V'Kara Zeh El Zev Yomar.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai
Kadosh, Kadosh,
Tzvaot.
Adonai Tzvaot, Malachar Kavodo, Liumotam Baruch Yumeru,
Baruch Kavod Adonai Mimakom.
Mimkomo, Udevrei Kochakar Chatuv Lemor,
Yiloch Adonai Leilam Ha'etzim V'Lador.
Ledor Vador, Hallelujah, Ledor Vador Nagid Godlacha, Ulenetzach Netachim Kedusha Nakdish, V'Shivacha Eloheinu Pino Yomus Leolam Ba'ed, Ki El Melech Gadol V'Kadosh Atah, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaEl HaKadosh.
We continue silently in Lev Shalem 294 to 299, in Sim Shalom 5 to 9. As we conclude our private prayers, we continue with Kaddish Shalem, the full Kaddish, page 300 in Lev Shalem, or page 10 in Sim Shalom.
Yitodov Yikodesh Shemei Rabbah, Yomad Yivrach V'Yamlech Malchutei, B'chayachon yomechon b'chayirachol Beit Yisrael. V'agalav izman kari v'imru. Amen.
Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam
Baruch le'olam u'me'amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitpaman v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudisha.
Amen.
Leila min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nachamata damiran v'yama. V'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yitkabas lahon v'tachon b'chol Yisrael. Kadama v'hon v'yishmaya v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shlomo rava min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mramav. Uyaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adam hakol, l'tagos v'shizon.
Ki hamachut shalachi u'me'atim loch b'kavod. Kakatu b'torah Adonai imloch le'olam bo'ed. V'ne'emar v'chaya Adonai l'melech ha'kol ha'aretz. V'yom ha'hu yiyeh Adonai echad. U'shmo echad.
Mourner's Kaddish, page 302 in Lev Shalem, or page 12 in Sim Shalom. Yid Gadal, Vid Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'yalmad Yivrach, Yirutei V'yamlich Malchutei, V'chayechon V'yomechon, V'chayei D'chol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav Izman Karivim, Ru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam Ol Me'ol Maya, Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitrumam V'yitnaseh, Vidhadar vitale vitalal shemeda kudusha brichu laela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yasher Koach, Julian, thank you very much for leading us in Mincha. In Lev Shalem, we turn back now all the way to page 10. In the Shabbat Sim Shalom, we turn to page 14 as we begin Kabbalat Shabbat. Yedi nefesh avarachaman Meshoch avdach el retzonach Yarutz avdach kemo ayal Yishtachave mul hadarach Ki yerav lo yedidutach Mino fetzuf v'chol tam hadur na'eh ziv ha'olam nafshi cholat ahavatach Ana el narifana la beharot la noam zivach as titchazek vetitrape vehayetalach shivchat olam Vatikemu rachamecha v'chusna al ben ohavach כי זה כמה נחשוף לראות בתפארת וזך ענai לי מחמד ליבי חושנה ואל תתעלם יגלנה ופרוס חביב עלי את סוכת שלומך תאיר ארץ מכבודך נגילה ונשמחה בך מהר אהוב כי במועד וכונני כי מעולם לה 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 La 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 la. For those who just joined, we're on pages 11 and 12 in Lev Shalem, or 15 in Shabbat Sim Shalom. Lechu neranin na ladonai nari aletzur yishenu nekadma fanav betoda bizmirot nari alo nekadma fanav betoda Bizmirot Narialo Ki Agadol Adonai Melech Gadol Kol Elohim Shavel Varas Zainu Ki Hu Eloheinu Nachnu Tzol Tzayata Gadol Tishtal Arba'im Shana Kut Bedor V'Amaram Toei Levavhem V'hem Lo Yadu Derachai Asher nishpati ve'api im yivon el menuchati Shiru ladonai shir chadash Shiru ladonai kol haaretz Shiru ladonai baruch shemo basru miyom leyom yeshuato Sapru vagoyim kevodo bechol Hamim niflaotav ki gadol Adonai umehulal meod norahu al kol Elohim ayayay ki kol Elohei ha'amim elilim va'adonai shamayim asa Hod v'hadar lefanav Oz v'tiferet v'mikdasho Havu l'Adonai mishpachot amim Havu l'Adonai kavod v'oz Havu l'Adonai kevod shemo Seu mincha Uva'u lechatzrotav Ayayay shtachavu l'Adonai Behadrat kodesh chilu mipanav Kol haaretz imru v'agoyim Adonai malach aftikon tevel v'al timot Yadin amim be'mei sharim Yismechu hashmayim v'tagel haaretz Yiram hayam umlo Yalo sadai v'chol asher bo ayayay ziranenu kol atzeyar lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek Be'amim be'emunato, la 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 la. Lie, 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 lie. Adonai malach tagil haaretz. We're on 15 and 16 in Lev Shalem, or 17 in Sim Shalom. Yismechuim Rabbi Manan v'Hasuva tzedem yishvat. Yevoshu kol adefesa hamitavim beligim. Ohavei Adonai sin ura shomer nafshot chasidav miad reshaim yatzileim or zaru alat tzadik kol yishrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho mizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash ki niflot asa hoshia lo yemino uzero akodsho dia Adonai Yeshuato le'enei agoyim gilat tzidkato Zachar chasto ve'emunato Leveit Israel ra'u cholav se'aretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz pitchu ve'ranenu ve'zameru zamru l'Adonai bechinor ve'kol zimra v'chatzotzot ve'kol shofar Hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai Yiram lo tevel v'yoshvei Ne'arotim chauchav Yachad harim yeranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishvot haaretz Yishbot tevel b'tzedek ve'yamim ve'meisharim laila. Have to excuse me. Excuse me. Every now and then I get that dry throat that keeps me from keeping on singing. Let's go on. 19 and 20 in Lev Shalem. Page 19 in Sim Shalom. Adonai Malach Higazu Amim Yoshev Kruvim Tamid Haaretz. V'no se'ita lahem v'no ken alalilotam Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. We continue on page 21 in Lev Shalem, 20 in Sim Shalom. We rise if we can. Mizmor le David havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim Havul Adonai kavod v'os, Havul Adonai kavod shemo, Hishtachavul Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod yirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vayeshaber Adonai et arzei alvanon, vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon, v'siryon kemo ven re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzev lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yachol el hayalot, vayechesof ye'arot, uvechalo kulo omer kavod, kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. May be seated. We continue with Lachadodi 23 to 25 and Lev Shalem 21 and 22 and Sim Shalom. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad, Ishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, L'shemol tiferet veli tila, Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem Nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila, lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kumitzei mitocha hafecha, Ravlach shevet beyemek habacha, vehu yachamol alayichem la. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitna arim me'afar kumi, Lipshi bigdei tifartechami, al yad ben Yishai beit halachmi, karva el nafshi ge'ala. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitareri, kiva orech kumiori, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikalmi, mati shochachi umatemi, vach yechesu aniyei ami, ונבנתה עיר אל תילה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה והילים שיסה שוסייך ורחקו כל מבלייך יסיס עלייך אלוהייך כמסוס חתן על כלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תעריצי על יד איש בן פרצי ונשמחה ונגילה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה. May be seated. We continue 27 and 28 in Lev Shalem, or 23 in Sim Shalom. Mizmor shir leyom Shabbat tov lehoda ladonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatcha baleilot alei asor v'alei navel alei higayon bechinor mizmor shir leyom Shabbat tov lehoda ladonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon ki smachtam yadonai v'olecha masedecha amen. Od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim yiyu lehagid ki ashar Adonai suri lelo avlata bo Adonai malach ki levei shavei shenayos it call it my Rabbi Madirim Mishpeyam Adonai Adonai Eidotecha nemnu meod leveitcha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim la 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 Mourners and those observing yard sites rise for Kaddish, found on page 30 in Lev Shalem, or 24 in Sim Shalom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav izman kariv v'imru amen, Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolamo Me'omaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitalev V'yitalal Shmei Dekudeshah Brichu La'ela Minko Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru Amen Yehi Shloma Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen Oseh Shalom B'mromav V'yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. So we turn to the back of our Sidurim as we continue in our study of Pirkei Avot, this 6-chapter selection from the Mishnah. Ethical moral teachings of the rabbis are up to the statement of Rabbi Meir on page 249 in Lev Shalem or page 269 in Sim Shalom. Third from the bottom on both pages, number 12, chapter 4, number 12, 249 Lev Shalem again, 269 Sim Shalom. Rabbi Meir Omer. Rabbi Meir used to say, Hevei mima'et be'esek va'asok b'Torah. You should be one who spends minimal time in business, but instead studying Torah. Hevei shefal ruach bifnei kol adam. And you should be humble before everyone. Right? So the English translation here, decrease your absorption in business and study Torah, be humble before all people. V'im bitalta min haTorah, and if you wasted time by not studying Torah, yesh lacha betelim hardei kenegdacha, then you'll find lots of things to waste your time with. Right? So what does it say here? It says, if you are idle in a study of Torah, many idle things will distract you. Ve'im amalta b'Torah, but if you spent time studying Torah, that is, you weren't distracted, yesh lo sachar harbe litein lach. He here would be with a capital H, that God would have a great reward to give you. Right? Study Torah and don't get distracted by things, then God has a great reward in store for you. And so studying Torah is an important point for Rabbi Meir, but also being humble before all people. So this is Rabbi Meir, who scholars think is really the author of all of the anonymous teachings in the entire Mishnah. So Rabbi Meir's student was the editor of the Mishnah, Rabbi Yehuda Hanassi. So it would make sense, according to scholars, that Yehuda Hanassi's main teaching that he would include would be from his very own teacher, Rabbi Meir. So the general statement then that we could apply from Rabbi Meir to all rabbis then is the sense of humility and dedication to Torah study. So let's turn back in our Sidurim now. After studying a little bit of rabbinic literature, we have a special Kaddish D'Rabbanan. Mourners and those observing yahrzeit can rise for this. Lev Shalem, we turn all the way back to page 38. Sim Shalom, we turn back to page 27. Again, mourners and those observing yahrzeit, Kaddish D'Rabbanan, Yid Kadal, Vid Kadash Shemei Rabbah, V'alma Divrach Hirutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayechon V'yomechon V'chayei B'chol Beit Yisrael B'agalav Yizman Karivim Ru Amen Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olamo Me'olmaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitalev V'yitalal Shemei Dekudeshah Brichu La'ela Minko Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru Amen Al Yisrael V'al Rabbanan V'al Tamidehon V'al kol talmidei hon, v'al kol man de'oskin b'oraita, di v'atra hadein v'di v'chol atar v'atar, Yehei lahon elachon shlomo rabba, china v'chista v'rachamim, v'chayin arichin v'mezona rebicha, uforkana min kadam avuhon divishmaya v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya, v'chaim tovim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imromav v'brachamav yaseh shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We all rise now as we continue with Ma'ariv, the evening service, 39 in Lev Shalem, 28 in Sim Shalom. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach leolam va'ed. May be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'olam v'rabim chochmoteh shavim. Umavir yom umevi laila, mavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzavot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid melech aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai amari v'aravim, Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, amchavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochveinu v'kumeinu, nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki em chayenu ve'yorech yameinu, ve'yorech yameinu, uvahem negeb yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha Al tasir mimenu leolamim, Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai echad. Baruch Shem Tolam V'ed v'ahavta Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha. Vayam shmati shmuzatay Hashem. Yishamu lachem b'nei lachem. Zata shemayim. V'adam otam b'neichem. V'nadeh b'nei Yishmael. Shalom. Adonai Elohechem emet v'menakol zod kayam aleinu. Umalchuta b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael achanu shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh nora tehilot osef ele malchutcha ra'u vanecha Bokeh Yam lifnei Moshe, Zeli anu v'amru, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed, v'ne'emar kifad Adonai Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. We're on page 45 in Lev Shalem, 33 in Sim Shalom. I asked Zella if she would read for us the English translation of Hashkivenu. She has the art site for her father tonight and tomorrow. So in his memory, go ahead, Zella.
Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel. And save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people, Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Thank you, Zella, and may your father's memory continue to be a source of blessing and comfort to you. Ushmor tzeiteinu voenu l'chaim l'shalom yatav yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Next page we rise. V'shamiru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asod et ha-Shabbat L'daratam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam Ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashemayim v'et haaretz u'vayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah v'yalman divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei V'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayedecho beit Yisrael B'agala b'agala u'v'zman kariv imeru Amen Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olam me'omayah Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'hadar v'taleh v'talal shemei l'kedusha b'richu L'yeila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imeru Amen. We read the Amida in Lev Shalem 47 to 52, in Sim Shalom 35 to 38. As we conclude our private prayers, we continue on page 53 in Lev Shalem or 47 in Sim Shalom. Vayechulu Hashemayim ba'aretz v'chol tzva'am vayechal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa vayishpot bayom hashvi'i mikom melachto asher asa vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vaykadesh oto ki vo shavad mikom melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor V'Hanara, El Elyon, Konei Shamayim V'Aretz, Magein Avot Bidvaro, Mechaye Metim B'Mamaro, Ha'el Hakadosh Shein Kamo, Hameniach Le'amo, B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Lefanav Navod B'Yirav V'Fachad, Benodeh Lishmo B'Chol Yom Tamid, Me'on HaBrachot, El HaHodaot, Adon HaShalom, Mekadesh HaShabbat Umevarech Shevi Umeniach B'Kedusha Le'amedu Shnei Oneg Zecher L'Masei V'Reshit Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Ritzevim Nuchatenu Kadshenu B'Mitzvotecha V'Ten Chelkenu V'Toratecha Sabenu mituvecha v'samchenu b'shuatecha v'taher libenu l'avdecha be'emet v'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu b'avav ratzon Shabbat kodshecha v'yanuchu v'Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat Yitkadal v'kadash shemei Rabbah b'yalma divrach yirutev yamlich malchutei v'chayachona v'yomechona v'chayedecho beit Yisrael Bagalav Yizman Karivim Eru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam Elamei Omaya Yitbarach V'Yishabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yituram V'Yitnasei V'Yithadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal Shmei Dekudesha B'Richu Le'elam Minko Birchata V'Shirata Tushbachata V'Nechemata Damiran B'Yalma V'Yimeru Amen Tika Bel Tzahor V'Hon D'Cho Yisrael Kadam Avon D'Vishmar V'Yimeru Amen Yehi Shalom Rabba Min Shemai V'Chaim Aleinu V'Kol Yisrael V'Yimeru Amen Oseh Shalom B'Mroma V'Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Kol Yisrael V'Yimeru Amen. So I asked Ria to lead us in Kiddush because she has yahrzeit today for her father. And so in his memory, Kiddush is on page 55 in Lev Shalem or 49 in Sim Shalom. We rise. Go ahead, Ria. You have to unmute yourself.
There we go.
There you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsha b'yavav ratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit Ki hu yom techila lemikra et kodesh zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim Givanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Amen. Yasher Koach Ria, thank you for leading us, and may your father's memory continue to be a source of blessing and comfort to you and the family. And we remain standing as we continue with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, lategdula le'otzer breshit, shelo asana gegoyei aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, Shelo samchel kenu kahem v'gar aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shemot Shema v'Serovet U'Shavi U'Shema Okay, Nekavel Fan Eloheinu כי המלכות שלך היא לעולמי תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Mourner's Kaddish, Yitgadal v'Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, v'Alma divrach Hirutei v'Yamlich Malchutei, v'Chayachonu v'Yomechonu v'Chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'Agala v'Zman Kariv v'Imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach le'olam u'me'ol Maya, Yitbarach v'Yishtabach v'Yitpa'ar v'Yitrumam v'Yitnasei, v'Yithadar v'Yitaleh v'Yitalal Shemei d'Kudesha Brichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'Nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'Imru Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabbah min Shemaya, V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Just a couple quick announcements before we conclude. Thanks again to Zella and Ria for participating in the service. Thanks to Julian for leading the service last Friday night while I was away. And thanks to Paul for running the Zoom Minyanim and Shabbat service as well last week. As I said in the listserv message that went out today, I'll be going away for 2 more weeks starting on Sunday. And Paul will be running the services on Zoom again. And one of the Shabbos he'll be running with Cantor Adina. The other Shabbos, Rabbi Mark Raphael will be running the service too. So so tomorrow morning, as usual, we're at 9:30. Tomorrow evening service and Havdalah will be at 9:20, and Sunday morning 8:45 for morning minyan. We conclude with Yigdal, page 53 in Sim Shalom, 62 in Lev Shalem. Yigdal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach nimtza v'yein tel mitziyuto echad v'yein yachid keyichudo ne'lam v'gam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demut haguf v'yein haguf lo na'aroch elav kedushato kadmon l'chol davar asher nivra Rishon v'yein reshit le'reshito Hino Adon Olam v'chol notzar Yoreg gedulato malchuto Shefan nevuato netano Elan shesegulato v'tifarto Lo kam b'Yisrael k'mo she'od Naviu ma'abit et emunato, Toratem et natan le'amoel, Al yad nevi'o neman beito, Lo yachalifa el velo yamir dato, Le'olamim lezulato, Sofer v'yodea setarenu, Mabit l'sof davar bekadmato, Gomer ish chesed kemifalo, Noten l'rasha ra kerishato, Yishlach l'ketz yamin meshichenu, Ifdod mechake ketz yeshuato, Meitim yechayel berov chasto, Baruch adei ad shem tehilato, Meitim yechayel berov chasto, Baruch adei ad shem tehilato. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat,
Shalom.
shalom.
A peaceful
Shabbat
Shabbat,
shalom.
everyone.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.